either. There's the blood. The knife doesn't belong there. So... let's have a look at the plastic bag that we found at this apartment.
So Dubois had the same brand of trash bags as the torn fragment we found at the crime scene. They are a common brand, so it's by no means proof. Michael and Carrie had access to these. Anyone else?
Probably. Well, we're gonna check out the file folder here. Ah, we got something already. Now we got a 9-hydrin to use because of the paper. Let's have a look. See if we can match our fingerprints from any of our suspects. No. Huh. There you go. No. You know what? Let's search the database. I have a hunch. No. 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 And we have a match.
We've got a match to a Nevada Gaming Commission card. Lucy Kennelly. Wonder what she was doing around Michael Dubois' apartment. Those two brag about hating each other.
Huh. This is getting a little bit more interesting. Don't you think, viewers? Let's talk to Lucy and see what she has to say about the strange way to get fingerprints and some.
I don't have anything else to say to you.
Okay, thank you. And Blight. Okay, we're gonna head back to his apartment just to, just gonna make sure we got everything here.
Nothing here that will help us.
No, of course not. Doesn't seem to be anything else here, so... no. Okay. Again, we can come back to this area later on, but... you know what, we're gonna head over to... I'm just gonna do some more checking around.
I have nothing else to say.
Okay, thank you, and thank you. Head over to... Jim. Can I speak to Michael Dubois again?
To interrogation now.
This doesn't seem too good for him because we have the screwdriver, and the tool marks is the same one that's used to pry open the drawer, the desk drawer. We have the bloody knife with the victim's DNA on it. So does this knife belong to you?
I know you think I'm some sort of mouth breather, but I'm actually a man of means and taste. I said I was an amateur chef. I wouldn't demean my kitchen with cheap tools like that.
Maybe so, but that's where we found it. In your kitchen. Maybe it walked in of its own accord. By the way, lab tells us your fiancée's blood is all over it.
Well, it may be her blood, but it's not my knife. I go in for the best. I can afford to spoil myself, and I do.
Do you know how this knife got into your apartment?
Are you deaf or stupid or both? You shouldn't be looking
Both.
at me. You should be asking yourself, who put that junk blade in my shiny kitchen? I can tell you one thing. Carrie has knives like that. That sister of hers gave them to her, which shows you how little that bitch really cares about her. Lucy probably just lifted them from the double dip. It's the kind of low-end cutlery their restaurant uses.
Huh. Well, at least we got some more information here. Who could have access to your apartment place and to place this knife?
Other than Carrie and me, I don't know. You'd have to check with the building manager. Janitor.
We found a screwdriver in your apartment.
Someone hid it in a file folder. It was used to pry open a desk drawer in Carrie Kennelly's apartment.
Looking for something?
A screwdriver and a file folder? Why don't you put it back and file it under screwed over by the cops?
Why don't you try leveling with us? Or you could be screwing yourself, Mr. Dubois, right into death row.
I came in, I saw that bloody mess. At that moment, for some stupid reason, I flashed onto this desk drawer Carrie had always kept locked from me, never telling me what was in it, drove me nuts, thinking the woman I loved, the woman I was going to marry, thought it was right keeping something from me. So I ran to my truck, grabbed my screwdriver to pry the drawer open. I was looking for love letters or some such. Didn't really know, just had to know what was so damn secret. Only it was empty. I shut it. Felt very stupid about it, okay? And then I called the police.
So after you got back to your apartment, you hid the screwdriver in a place you thought we wouldn't find it. You thought wrong.
Let's have a look at the case file. Is there anything we can get a hold of now? Well, we got this. Oh. We can get a warrant from Brass. Because it seemed quite odd that her fingerprint was on the file folder. That was that had the screwdriver in it. Can I get a search warrant for Lucy Kennelly's office?
Compelling stuff. I can call that judge with a clear conscience and get that search warrant.
Because of the tool marks and the fingerprints and everything else.
I don't have anything else to say to you.
I believe you. What's this? There's a key.
Hey, doesn't this key look like the one we found in Carrie's apartment?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, what do we have here?
Well, this is definitely not Mr. Dubois' day. These records show profits from Mr. Dubois' bookmaking operation. Maybe this is the leverage Lucy Kennelly was talking about.
Nothing else here. Okay. Sit on my face, tell me that you love me. Oh, sorry. I don't know where that came from. Well.
Fairly wide gauge needles. I wonder what she needs these for. Schuyler Progressive Hospital. That's where her dad was.
Hmm.
Try using a similar tool.
Yeah, that's the other one. The Luco. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, come on. God damn it.
That's not right for this. That's not right for this.
Oh. There we go. Always has to be picture perfect. Okay, I believe there's more we can do about this item. Fingerprints, perhaps. Wait a minute. So look. Here we are. Use spray again because of the paper. Thank you, sir. Okay, so we got items that belongs to the hospital where this moron works at, and let's start with the fingerprints we got from the box itself and compare it to that's not a match. Damn it! Okay. Cup. And we have a match.
Morrison's prints. Not too surprising if this box did come from that hospital.
Yeah, but why did she get that? I mean, what was the point of that at all? Blood from the needle. It seems to be same DNA. Indubitably.
Look at our sweet innocent heiress have been putting in her veins.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Grissom asked me to check up on you guys. Crack this sucker yet?
Oh, just
Who
about.
was it that said curiouser and curiouser?
Probably Grissom. Only was Carol. What's the latest curiosity?
Well, seems Carrie has this thing for needles and the people who have access to them.
Into drugs.
Initial report from a bloodbath in her apartment was negative. We're about to run this new sample by Doc Robbins.
If tox turns up clean here too, then you need to ask yourself, if our Vic wasn't shooting up, what were those needles for?
Drawing blood, perhaps? Okay, let's talk to Doc. Let's see what he has to say. Can I do a tox report from the blood from these needles?
Consider it done. Check back for the results.
Have you gotten the tox report back?
I have clean. No drugs indicated at all. Then what was Carrie using needles for?
Okay, let's talk to Jim. Let's see if we can get behind the
Yep, that hypodermic needle ought to inject some confidence in a judge. Let's go.
Oh, Jim, you have the most incredible ways of words. Choice of words, I mean. Why do you have a needle with trace of your sister's blood?
I found those needles at Carrie's place when I was dropping off the will, remember? They disturbed me, obviously. If she got herself involved in drugs, I'd have to... I don't know what. Certainly, I intended to confront her about it.
Is that why you left that note?
Well, I was pretty angry. I figured with all the opportunities Carrie had heaped upon her in her short life to get involved with drugs, and that's what I assumed. Though I suppose it could have been an illness or something. Anyway, I was bent out of shape, out of concern for her. I don't have anything else to say to you.
Oh. Okay. She said that she dropped off the will at the apartment, but I couldn't see anything regarding that at all. Nothing on the desk here. I know there's something else we can. There is always something else we can do here. Let's head over to the hospital and see what he has to say. Lucy found needles from this hospital in Carrie's apartment. Why?
How should I know? She could have taken them from the hospital on one of her visits to her father, couldn't she?
Your fingerprints are on the box.
I work at the hospital. Could be a coincidence. I wouldn't put it past her, getting in my locker.